Hi guys, this is Devin Haskins from RVARunningMan.com and the RVA Running Man podcast. Please check out both my blog and my podcast. Got some fun things for the year ahead in 2023, and it's something I'm really looking forward to. Today, this is my first video in a while, and I thought a topic I wanted to go over, which is really relevant with it being Black History Month, is a topic that I shared on my blog, which is there a lack of Black runners in the running community? Now, obviously, I'm a Black American. I'm an African American, so this is something that's near and dear to me, something that I've witnessed for the last, or been witness to over the last 15 plus years as a runner. And to answer the question, yes, there is a lack of Black runners in the running community from my personal experience. Every race, most races and running groups that I participated in, I've always been one of, if not the only Black person that's participated in it, meaning I'm usually it when it comes to it. So, and it's not unique to the area that I live in, because I've participated in races and groups all over in different states, and usually it's always the same. Usually I'm one of, or if not the only Black person that's in the race or running group that I'm in. So I wanted to just do a little research, not Perry Mason style, show my age, not Perry Mason style, but I wanted to do a little research to see whether I could come up with a root cause of what could be causing my experience, the things that I'm seeing as a Black runner, meaning just the lack of Black runners participating. And I came upon a few surveys that I found interesting that I wanted to share with you guys. The first survey was done by the CDC, and this examined the physical inactivity outside of work of adults in 49 states from the year 2017 and from 2017 to 2020. The survey found that among all racial groups, the groups with the highest prevalence of physical inactivity were non-Hispanic Black adults at 30% and Hispanic adults at 32.1%, which is really, really, really high. This caused me to deduct that one of the significant factors that attributed to a higher percentage of physical inactivity is the socioeconomic disparities between racial groups. And this was kind of hinted at in the survey as a potential cause to that. So that caused me to do a little digging at to look up some numbers for the socioeconomic disparities between all racial groups. So that brought me to a study that was done by the Census Bureau that found African Americans had the highest poverty rate at 19.5% among all major racial groups. And this is a survey based in the year 2020. That caused me to deduct that African Americans are more likely to live in a place that doesn't have the infrastructure. What I mean by infrastructure, safe neighborhoods or paved sidewalks or parks. So they don't have the same infrastructure to encourage physical outdoor activity as a neighborhood that may be more well off or not impoverished. So in my personal opinion, this goes back to opinion. And this is something else that was hinted at in the physical inactivity survey. The best way that we can bridge that gap, the physical activity gap, that is to put pressure on our local government to make sure that they're investing in these these impoverished neighborhoods, to make sure they have the same infrastructure and the same opportunities as neighborhoods that have private and public investments. And I believe that's one of the only ways that we will see. And not saying that this is the answer to what I've experienced, but this is one of the ways that I believe that we can increase the participation and have more representation of Black runners in the running community, which you all know is one of the best communities to be a member of. And I think the more diverse we can be as a community, the better it will be for us all. And going into the future, it makes us a better community to have more representation from not only Black people, Hispanic people, just many different people of color, because our community is one of the best communities out there being a runner. So that said, wanted to just go over that and discuss that post. I kind of go into a little bit more detail on my blog, so hopefully you guys can check that out. I'm looking forward to doing a little bit more videos on probably not as deep topics as this one, but I'll try to do a few more this year that I believe you guys have found interesting. So that said, thanks for watching my video today. Please share, like, and subscribe. And as I always say, I hope you guys are safe out there on the roads and trails until I speak to you again. Thanks, everyone.